Gold versus silver. When was silver worth more than gold? You've probably always thought gold is the king of monetary metals, and silver is a poor man's gold, right? But what if I told you there was a time when silver outshined it? In part 1 of this video series, we'll dive into gold and silver's history, discovering eras when silver was worth more than gold, as well as possibilities for silver in the future. To read the full article right now, see the link in the video description. Also, to find out whether your savings are keeping up with the higher cost of living, see the link in the video description to access the free Inflation Retirement Calculator to make sure you are on track. Now, let's unveil what drove silver's value, how it was used, and the cultural symbolism it carried. Silver, a historical perspective. You've probably heard tales of times when silver was worth more than gold. And indeed, history confirms that there were several such periods. Ancient Rome, for instance, experienced a brief period when silver was more valuable than gold after acquiring large amounts of gold plunder. In the 19th century, Japan sought silver so eagerly that they exchanged gold for silver at a rate of 1 to 3. The Sudan Arabs preferred silver to gold, suggesting a higher value for silver in their society. The Old Kingdom Egyptians considered silver to be rarer and therefore more valuable than gold. This was also due to the absence of large silver deposits in the country and the need to import the precious metal. In ancient times, silver's allure and beauty often attracted people to exchange gold for it, despite the latter's higher value. It is estimated that in the years 4400 to 3100 BC, silver was used for fashion and status purposes, cult and ritualistic objects, as well as personal ornaments and adornments during the pre-dynastic period of Egypt through Roman times. For much of Egypt's history, early temple inscriptions possibly suggest that silver was valued more highly than gold. Sir William Ridgway, in his book, The Origin of Metallic Currency and Weight Standards, pointed out that silver must have been of higher value than gold at some point in all countries. However, as silver production increased, its value became equal to that of gold and eventually much less valuable. The value of silver relative to gold fluctuated throughout history, marking periods where silver held higher value. The availability of historical documents discussing silver's value in comparison to gold's value underscores the significance of this topic. Factors such as the availability and accessibility of silver and gold deposits, metallurgical advancements, and the hoarding habits of countries, particularly during times of war, all shape the relative values of these metals. I just want to take a moment to thank you for supporting our channel. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this video content. It really does make a difference. Now back to the video. The gold-silver ratio. Understanding the gold-silver ratio can deepen your knowledge of those historic periods when silver's worth overshadowed that of gold. This ratio, a metric that compares the price of an ounce of gold to that of silver, is crucial in assessing the comparative worth of these two precious metals. For centuries, the ratio remained steady at approximately 15 to 1. However, in the 1900s, gold's price surged, causing a significant shift in this ratio. Over the past 120 years, the gold-silver ratio has swung between 18 and 100, demonstrating the fluctuating nature of these metals' relative values. A higher ratio indicates a greater comparative value for gold. Various factors contribute to these fluctuations. Differences in supply and demand. The availability and need for gold and silver can affect their prices, and thus the ratio. Industrial usage. Both metals have significant industrial uses, impacting their demand and, subsequently, their price. Investment popularity. The perceived value and safety of gold and silver as investment assets can influence their prices. Recently, the gold-silver ratio has seen extreme volatility due to the pandemic's impact, with mine closures affecting supply and a modern gold rush driving up demand. The ratio spiked from 65 to 95 in 2022 alone. This stubbornly high ratio underscores how far silver would need to climb to reclaim its historical status. Although silver's value has increased, it's yet to surpass that of gold in the modern era. It is worth noting that silver is seeing increasing demand due to the growth and subsidization of green technology. Solar panels, electric vehicles, and EV charging stations are just a few of the green technologies that are pushing demand. This is in addition to silver's evergreen demand for electronics and medical equipment. With this technological boom in mind, silver's value could give gold a run for its money in the future. A tax-advantaged way of owning physical gold and silver without the stress of storage in your own home is a gold and silver IRA. working with a long-established and trusted precious metals investment company that has studied and actively monitors the various economic cycles, central bank policy shifts, and the various movements of the markets, can eliminate a great deal of the guesswork and headache. Furthermore, these gold IRA companies can provide serious gold investors with competitive prices, transparency, a reasonable buyback policy, reliable customer service, and more importantly, robust security and storage of their precious metals. However, finding the right gold IRA company for your individual needs is critical. For example, if you require a low investment minimum to start a gold IRA, Birch Gold Group or American Hartford Gold would be two choices to consider. However, if you are a serious high net worth investor who can afford a higher minimum to take advantage of the most competitive gold prices, then Augusta Precious Metals would be a good fit. Furthermore, Noble Gold Investments provides gold IRA as well as private investment options for home storage. See the links in the video description to find the right gold IRA company that best serves your needs. In part 2 of this series, I'll discuss the many factors that drive silver's price, a 10-year forecast of silver's price, as well as ways to invest in this dynamic precious metal. Please subscribe to get notified so you don't miss the next video. Thank you for watching.